Hey Ben.
Hello.
That's the question. I've come into the store. I like doing these videos on the channel as if I'm walking into the store and I'm playing these things for the first time. I walk in and I've got some money. I'm eyeing up these two. What do you think? You're an expert.
Don't use the E word. Anyway, surprisingly similar despite looking really different. They're both reasonably well featured small drum machines. You can battery power this one, you can't battery power that one. They've both got analog stuff going on. That's pretty much entirely analog. This has some digital gubbins in there as well. On the bottom row, you got your 6 analog voices and then 6 sampled voices. On here you got all your analog stuff and you can flip between them. Really different workflows, but they're both super capable. You can pattern chain, you can do song modes, all the kind of stuff, and there's sort of parameter tweaking on all of them. The best way to go is just to try and see how they sound.
Okay, Ben, let's pit these core sounds against each other. I think I can get my head around this. This looks so nice and simple, only a few controls. So should we go kick to kick?
Absolutely. What you got? I've got another one as well. I believe they're the same kind of sound, but that means you can kind of sequence them separately with 2 different things.
That might be handy.
If you need. Have one really short, one really long.
Yeah.
Bit of extra versatility.
I don't have that. So should we put some distortion on our kicks?
Let's do it.
You go first.
It's a long one.
Yeah, like a big 808. Yeah, I dig it. I dig it kicking like a West Country mule.
Nice.
Feeling like Kanye up in here. Cool, snares, let's do it.
Let's take some drive on it as well.
Drive. Claps.
Sick. You actually have 2 snares, or you can have a snare and a clap. We'll see which way.
Okay, cool.
We go. Let's go. Where's my? I got the clap. On this one, we don't have as much control. You see, it's like flashing the things. Like we can't do anything.
But there, that sounds like reverb. But that's just the decay time on the sample.
Totally, yeah. There's no reverb in here.
Sounds cool though. I've got a hideous wobble on this right-hand corner, so every time I hit that, but I'm gonna get it down. Clap, clap, clap. We got the clap. Bit of distortion. Yeah.
If you want to make that one more clappy, you can do that thing as well.
Ooh.
Nice. I can kind of work it as a cymbal if you want on that one.
Yeah. So this colour knob, is that a different voicing of each one? Or
yeah, kind of. So on the kick, turn the distortion off quickly.
Sounds correct.
And then it's this kind of like a sort of a pre-drivey kind of thing on there. On the snare,
Oh, it does put body in there. I like that.
It's pretty handy. Gives
Like
you
a quick,
variety.
change in flavour. Let's have a listen to some of these cymbals.
Cymbals, this is going to be one of the sampley voices.
Okay.
So I've actually got a little sort of sample selection thing.
Can you load samples into the Uno?
I don't believe you can.
No.
I don't see why that might not be possible in the future. I'm not sure if you can at the moment. So you've still got all the kind of envelope-y type controls. Ooh, kind of crunchy. I like that. Nice.
Oh, cool. Let's see what I got. My cymbal tone. And then. I wouldn't distort cymbals ever. And I've got a cowbell.
Interesting bit there with the distortion on the Drumbrute. It's going to be like a global distortion.
Yeah.
On this, you've actually got distortion control per voice on the little matrixy thing.
That's really handy. Got a little cowbell for the Maltese Falcon, yeah. Right, okay, I'm getting a flavour of what the sounds are like here. Shall we just have a high five and look at the sequences quickly?
Totally.
Yeah, let's do it. Maltese Falcon demanded 128, ye shall receiveth. How would you go about putting in like a rudimentary beat on this?
Really nice and simple. When you click on your voice, it will sort of open up the sequencer page for it. It's just these numbers down the bottom. You just tap them all and put them in where you want your
I like that.
little hits to be. I quite like the little swipey thing for lazy hi-hats. But let's just do the 4 to the floor. Press play. Easy as that.
That was so smooth. I don't know how we managed to do it, but that was cool. Okay.
Worth mentioning, actually, obviously, buttons, knobs and stuff on here. This is like this capacitive touch plate thing. So it's actually raining outside. When I walked over, we got a few little water speckles. If it gets wet at all, it really doesn't work. So you've got to just be a bit careful about that, but we're working now. Kick's going.
Snare on the tip. Oh, reggaeton Ben.
There we go. If you want to grab, let's take the distortion off of that actually. Grab some hats.
I like. Okay, so super quick and easy. That's good for me because I get a bit
no diving.
Yeah, freaked out by that. On the Drumbrute, do you want to read?
Yeah, so it's similar. A few more buttons involved. So you've got this bit which is like the song architecture stuff, but just go in step mode. Again, pick your voice and press your butons. There we go. Where's a closed hat? Do one of those. And then the great thing about the Drumbrute is because you've got all those controls available, you can kind of jam on it live. Whereas this one, you got to pick your voice. Grab your little matrix thing.
Right.
It's a little bit fiddlier.
But is there? Okay, we'll get to the crux of the matter. What's the difference in price?
It's like a tenner.
Is it? Are they really that close?
Yeah, this one's like £10 more expensive, something like that. So it's talking like 260 something, 250 something. Very different flavours, both really good sounds. It's just kind of what approach you want to go for.
That's mad. I was just saying to the Maltese Falcon the other day how Arturia are doing it. Like how are they constantly putting out things? Because I can't help but as a layman, like if I, again in the store and you told me that, I've got to go. Hang on, I fancy me some of this.
And analog juice for like not much money. It's great.
Analog juice, and I love the having everything out on there. Maybe it's just my first impression, but and hearing it as well. Just think there's a presence to that sound. But that's interesting about these two. Thanks for taking me through it.
No
Hopefully
worries.
we'll get you in more for some more modular stuff.
More modular stuff. August, September maybe. Not promising anything. But
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, can you leave us out? I'm going to walk out to you.
jam on some of the presets.
Oh, yeah, please, brother.
Absolutely.
Let's do it! Whoop. Maltese Falcon just said there's a demo mode in the Uno drum, and you know I love a demo.
Prepare yourself.
Let's escape, Ben, to a better world. If you like what we're doing, please consider subscribing. If you don't, then leave a message of hate.